Hi guys, and welcome to episode 6. In today's episode we're going to concentrate on the AFK fish farm. If we have time, Gax would like to start marking out our base. Let's go and see if we can find him. I think he's down here in the mine shaft. There we are. Hi love.
Hi love.
What are we up to today?
We're just finishing the decoration for the mine shaft off. But I'm sure we can finish this off a bit later. Oop, I fell in a hole.
That wasn't me today.
Just to show you guys what we've done off camera, we finished the design in the mine shaft and we'll carry this through as this mine shaft gets longer and longer. Also, one thing I just want to point out is that you do not see any torches in the shaft. The torches are hidden up there. Hidden behind the wall, and it still gives us enough light. No mob spawn here. Also, this is slabs, so we shouldn't have any spawns down here. Also in front of the tunnels we place gates, so if mobs spawn in the tunnels they can't get to us.
Are we gonna mention our little fire hazard?
So we had a bit of a situation. I don't know if you can see, if I jump down here again, all this obsidian, and I think you guys can guess what it was. It was lava. And what happens to wood if it gets close to lava? It burns. So we had a bit of fun this side, firefighting and killing fires, and yeah, it was sports. It was a challenge.
Big challenge. What
we want to concentrate on today is AFK fish farm. We do pre-record, so our previous episodes where we talked about the AFK fish farm is not being released on YouTube yet. So we haven't read your comments, but we are going to build the AFK fish farm. Reason I think it's one of the ways of getting quick food and also
vending books
and also just general books to upgrade gear.
The most important is the fish. You also get fish.
Yeah, you also get the fish. The AFK fish farm we're going to build in there, and the cow and sheep farm will build in this little area. And we're going to dig, voila, magic of editing. And this is the little hole we've already digged out where we want to build the AFK fish farm. Alrighty guys, I just quickly went and fetched all the stuff that we're going to need for this AFK fish farm. I'm not quite sure who the original designer was. I think it was one of Azuma Void's patrons. It's the one that they built on Hermocraft. So what we're going to need is some building blocks, a note block, a trapdoor, some string, tripwire hooks, some redstone and redstone repeaters, any slabs, glass, chests, and hoppers and chests that we'll get to. So what we're going to do is we are going to stand roughly around about here, and that's where the farm's going to start. So I can place a block down with a half slab on top. I'm just going to build this up. This is temporary, so I can just get up, place a block. This block here is going to go into the hopper. For now, let's just run a hopper line to the back. We might move this a bit later. I'll take this one out, otherwise I keep forgetting and it will go into the floor and I don't know what's going on. Place a block on top of that. In this little area here where the hopper is, that's where the water is going to be. That's where we're going to fish. On that block we need to put an iron trapdoor. The iron trapdoor needs to face this way. It needs to open up to the side, not top. The reason is because behind here we're going to place the note block. So if it opens to the back, it's going to cover the note block and the AFK fish farm will not work. I'm just going to cover this up this side and this side, and I'm also going to add in little blocks here where we can place our tripwire hooks. So I'm going to place a tripwire hook on this side and on that side, and I'm going to link them up with a piece of string. Lat, do you have the water on you?
I do.
This thing. There's a bucket of water, and we're going to place the bucket of water in there. We stand here, you can see when we fish, we'll aim just underneath the tripwire onto the trapdoor. We need some redstone for this magic to work. The nice thing about this farm, it is quite server friendly. I'll explain that to you guys now. I'm just going to build like 3 blocks out this side and 4 blocks this side, just to place the redstone in. Okay, I'm gonna come out of this block where the tripwire hook is connected to. So as soon as the tripwire hooks activates, it's gonna send a signal into this repeater. This repeater we're gonna connect with redstone to run back into this block where there's a trapdoor. So I'm going to place a repeater into that block. Let's walk over the string. You see, there she activated. Do that again, please, my love. And you see that the trapdoor lifted up. You need at least 3 ticks for this to work. For the new guys, that's the default state on Peter. If you right click it once, that's 1 tick. You click it again, 2 ticks. And last one, 3 ticks. This is normally known as 1 tick, and then the last is normally known as 4 ticks. So I'm gonna go on tick number 3 here and tick number 1 there. If you're on a server and it's a bit laggy, you can increase the delay on these 2 repeaters to give you better results. And in a nutshell, that is the AFK fish farm.
Did it?
That's it.
I thought it was going to be so complicated.
No. So if I grab fishing rods here.
I did make 2. Found them?
Yeah, found them. If I stand here now, you see I aim. If I lift my mouse a touch, you can see the outline of the string. I just bring it a touch down, you'll see I'll start.
Do you need to keep holding on to your button?
Yeah, it's right click. For the AFK to work, what you can do is you can go into your options and the controls and change this use item place block. Normally it's right click. You can change it to something like, I normally change it to equal, and then go back into the game, hold in equal, aim for it, hold equal, and press F11.
And you can go make coffee and something to eat and come back later.
Just make sure that it is aimed on the note block.
The box at the back there, I see, has notes coming out of it.
They normally use the note block to make music in Minecraft. So depending on what is underneath it, so there we've got like a bass drum. I take the block out underneath it.
Oh wow.
It's now a piano.
Okay.
The sound is depending on the block it's standing on.
So if I put a different type of block underneath it,
the sound will change.
Can I go, would that be a stone, or so if it's different stones, would it be the same? And
I think stones are the same.
If I put gravel, then it would change.
Yeah, so if I just picked up a piece of dirt here now. If I put dirt there underneath, oops.
I think I'm going to stand here and play with this all day.
But I was scared of.
I've never ever done this in Minecraft before. Okay, I'm going.
The trick behind the AFK fish farm, it needs to be a block that will have an action when you right click on it. So if you don't want a note block and the note block is too much noise, you can also have a item frame with the item in it. So if you right click on the item frame, the item in the item frame will rotate and it will give you the same effect. Cool, and that's basically the AFK fish farm.
I've started decorating here.
That's cool.
Not sure where you want to put in the wood, but I thought let me just do the outline carcass for now.
Yeah, you can do that. So basically place chest here. I think we'll have 2 rows of chest at the back, and then we'll just have a take this hoppers line back in the chests.
Are they each gonna collect different things, or
no? Because there's so many single non-stackable items that comes from the AFK fish farm, it's very difficult to sort them. So I just normally put quite a bit of storage in and let everything just come through.
okay?
So the next thing to do is just to basically decorate this place. So let's get cracking on that. I'm going to put some of this redstone and stuff away again, and I'm going to help my wife.
You can see where I cheat. It's too high over there, so I gave up. Come back to it later.
We might need some more droppers and some more hoppers.
I can always go make if we need to run around and do all that going on here.
So I think carry on with the same theme as what we did upstairs. We'll keep this oval all the same.
It's coal up there.
You always find coal.
Love, don't you think we should do the decorating on a time lapse?
Yes, love. See you guys now. Just on a side note, something I forgot to mention, you need to have direct sunlight right above the water. You will see I built like a little chimney right above the water with a glass block on top. The direct sunlight can hit the water. You need the direct sunlight to fish.
So we're done doing the AFK fish farm, and I'm going to let Gax explain to you what we've done.
So we try and keep the same theme. Once again, lighting in the little holes that's hidden, and lighting hidden behind the chest. You also can't see. You can see a bit there coming through there. I've made a bit of a derp. We put the chest in, but I didn't realize we don't have enough iron for all the hoppers. Eventually we will stack hoppers to all these chests, but just for temporary I put a chest in here just with the hopper line straight into it. and you can see the fish farm working. That was about 5 minutes of testing, and that's what we caught. Also, what I've also done is I've hidden lights in the little holes there again, just to light this area as well, so it's nice and lit up. And as I explained, you stand here and just underneath the string you can go and fish. This is now the following day. While wifey was sleeping, I did some work off camera. I AFK'd for about 6 hours here, and just to show you, when I came here there was stuff everywhere, so this little chest was not enough. I had to take the stuff out here because there was items lying all over this area. To show you what we've got, that is fishing rods and bows and some armor and stuff that we got. There's the fish we've got, and there's some water bottles and some more stuff, and saddles and enchanting books. We got a mending book. We actually got 2 already. When I started testing last night, I only had a normal fishing rod. On the stage I thought this farm was broken because I only caught fish, nothing else. And after about 45 minutes of fishing and 2 fishing rods, I finally got a fishing rod that says Luck at the Sea and Lure 3. I used that, and then I caught another mending book which I put on this fishing rod. And that's the fishing rod I've been AFKing with, and that's the items we got.
Well, unfortunately, that's it for this episode. We didn't get time to go and plan out the base, but we'll get to that, I'm sure, Gax.
Yes, we will.
Next episode, we will concentrate on the animal farm. And unfortunately, we're going to have to go to the nether because we need to get caught. No, my love, it's not yippee.
I like the nether.
I know you do. But guys, thank you for joining us again. If you enjoyed this episode, please share with all your friends on social media. Also hit the subscribe button and like our video. If there's anything you wish to see, please let us know. Remember to click the bell to activate notifications of new episodes we release. Look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Bye for now.
Thanks guys, bye.